Okay, everyone, I'm sorry. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Lorincz with another news and commentary. We have some breaking news that the jury has finally reached a verdict in Susan Lorincz trial. As I said earlier, that both in the closing arguments happened earlier today. So now you have the families of AJ Owens is there, and you got family in Susan Lorinz's side. So everybody's here. You see deputies around the courthouse. We really don't know what to expect at this case. We really don't, because I think what's shockingly that I noticed is that when they ask, we don't know if it's one of the jurors or one of Susan Lorinz's attorney asked the judge, can we play two 911 calls again? We don't know why. I guess they try to portray her as the victim, then the suspect. And you can see that a lot of deputies are really circling around this thing. So now the jury, we're still waiting for the jury to come out. But yes, they have reached a verdict in this trial. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to watch it together. And then I will still do my commentary on this because this is extremely important. That justice has to be served with AJ Owens' family. In my opinion, they deserve it. Now you see Susan Lorincz, the woman that was responsible for AJ Owens' unalivement. So basically, we're going to see what the verdict is going to be, because it could have been anything. It could have been, because again, it could have been not guilty or mistrial. Because they played the 911 tape, it's very concerning to me. Because they're going to be like, well, she was sympathetic, she was blah, blah, blah. They may give her a lesser sentence. We don't know, because we're still waiting to see what the jury is going to decide to do. So if you just join us, ladies and gentlemen, we're watching it live, that the jury has reached the verdict, and we're still waiting for the jury to come out now, because you see a lot of people are back in the courtroom. You see Susan Lorincz is there. You see AJ Owens' family is there. So we're still waiting to see what the jury has decided really. All eyes is on the jury right now. Here we go.
All right, we're going to go back on the record on the state of Florida versus Susan Lorincz. What we're going to do is we'll bring the jurors back in. Before we take the verdict from them, I'm going to read the jurors their instructions upon discharge, which gives the jurors their rights. I hope everyone will respect that. And remind everybody to keep the same calm demeanor we've had the whole trial. Again, I appreciate it. The jurors will pass a note to the bailiff and to me. The clerk ultimately will publish the verdict. Either side wants the jurors polled. Again, we will poll them by number. Okay, and they have their numbers. Let's bring them in. Yes, ma'am. Okay, yeah. Now, it's my understanding you have reached a verdict in this case, is that correct? What I'm going to read to you is the last instruction. This regards you as jurors. Ladies and gentlemen, I wish to thank you for your time and consideration of this case. I also wish to advise you of some very special privileges enjoyed by jurors. No juror can ever be required to talk about the discussions that occurred in the jury room, except by court order. For many centuries, our society had relied upon juries for consideration of difficult cases. We have recognized for hundreds of years that a jury's deliberations, discussions, and votes should remain their private affair as long as they wish it. Therefore, the law gives you a unique privilege not to speak about the jury's work. Although you are at liberty to speak with anyone about your deliberations, you are also at liberty to refuse to speak to anyone. A request to discuss your verdict or your deliberations may come from those who are simply curious, from those who might find fault with you, from the media, from the attorneys, or elsewhere. It will be up to you to decide whether to preserve your privacy as a juror. Can you please hand the verdict to the bailiff, please?
Here we go, guys.
I'll have the clerk read the verdict.
Verdict as to count one. We, the jury, find as to count one of the charge. The defendant is guilty of manslaughter. Did the state prove beyond a reasonable doubt that during the commission of the offense, the defendant personally used a firearm? Yes. So say we all, dated the 16th day of August, 2024.
Does either side wish to poll the jurors to be polled?
Yes, sir.
Madam Clerk, please poll the jurors by number only.
Juror number one, is this your verdict? Juror number two, is this your verdict? Yes. Juror number three, is this your verdict? Yes. Juror number four, is this your verdict? Yes. Juror number five, is this your verdict? Yes. Juror number six, is this your verdict? Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, jury, if you can go back to the jury room, please wait there and I'll discharge you in a few moments, okay?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if you just joined us, breaking news. Susan Lorincz just been found guilty of manslaughter. That's been according to a jury panel of all white jurors, so which is really a sigh of relief to AJ's family. So now the jury people.
The jury has found you guilty of manslaughter with a firearm. You're going to be adjudicated guilty of that offense. I assume that sentencing will be at a later date. Is that correct?
That's correct, Judge.
Are you requesting a pre-sentence investigation?
Yes, sir.
What I'm going to do is have the Department of Corrections prepare a pre-sentence investigation. I'll continue this case. I'll put it all the way to the November docket, although I expect us to be sentenced long before that. I'm just putting it far enough away to get everything done. So when we get the PSI done, then please contact my office. We'll set a sentencing. Ms. Lorincz, you're going to be held in custody of the Marion County Jail without bond until that time, okay? Thank you and good luck to you.
Thank you, Judge. May I be excused?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, justice has finally been served to AJ's family. For those of you that joined us right here on YouTube, breaking news. Susan Lorincz has been found guilty of manslaughter. And now this is a very happy and it's very emotional time, but they finally got justice for AJ Owens. So just letting you know right now, some breaking news that AJ Owens' family finally got justice. Susan Lorincz just been found guilty of manslaughter. Y'all let me know what you think about this in the comments, and I'll talk to you in my next video. This is Lorincz signing off. Deuces.